Hey mom, today's macaroon run turned into more than just a sweet indulgence. It became a moment where I saw the scale and complexity of the ecosystem I'm living in. On the surface, PRC is just a school, but when you look at the numbers, over 7,000 students and more than 600 teachers, faculty, and staff, you start to realize it's more like a small city. And like any city, it runs on food. The variety here is staggering. There are 4 canteens, each housing between 10 and 20 individual food vendors, which means somewhere between 40 and 80 separate micro-businesses, each competing for attention. Add in the multiple cafes scattered across campus, each with its own specialty drinks and baked goods, plus the convenience store vendors selling packaged snacks, quick bites, and cold drinks, and you have a food scene that could rival some neighborhoods in a big city. Every vendor has a different niche. Some offer budget-friendly meals that keep students full between classes, others cater to teachers and staff with slower service but higher quality ingredients. And still others take a gamble on unique items that might catch on, like the macaroons I've fallen for. I first discovered them during my ongoing taste tour of campus, a personal mission to try something different every few days until I knew my favorites. The macaroons stood out immediately, soft, colorful, and perfectly sweet. Last week I bought all of them from the convenience store vendor. Today I bought them all again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why is Captain not sitting? Why is Gumba not sitting? Break time is over. We are sitting nicely and on task.
These vendors aren't just stocking shelves. They're making daily decisions based on storage limitations, delivery schedules, perishability, and the spending patterns of a captive audience. The macaroons might seem like a random indulgence, but they're part of a carefully calculated product mix. And when something sells out quickly, it isn't always an accident. It can be a signal to the vendor about what's worth ordering again, or even a deliberate scarcity that keeps demand high. When you think about it, the campus food network is like a living organism. Every purchase, every empty tray, every sold out sign sends a signal through the system. Students and staff feed the vendors with money and feedback. Vendors feed us with food and variety, and the suppliers behind them feed the whole machine with raw goods. The money changes hands constantly, cycling through the same closed community, sustaining livelihoods without ever leaving campus. Standing there with a bag of macaroons today, I realized they weren't just dessert. They were proof that even in a small, contained environment, you can see all the elements of a larger economy at work. Supply and demand, specialization, scarcity, and adaptation. Our school is a microcosm of a city, and every snack you buy is a tiny thread in the web that keeps it alive. I discussed the logistics of the campus food economy with the koi fish, and that was it for my day. Okay, love you. Bye.